Welcome back to Ground Zero. Hey Lee, have you been to JCube?
No, I haven't. What about it?
Well, since it opened recently, JCube Mall at Jurong East has been plagued by many problems. The latest complaint from the public was from STOMPER shopper, who reported a power failure that occurred at JCube on Sunday night, April 15, affecting 3 levels of the mall, leaving visitors shopping in the dark.
The STOMPER wrote, at approximately 8:50 p.m. on Sunday, April 15, JCube was hit by a power outage. I was dining on the first floor when suddenly the power went out at the event atrium. Part of the first floor and the entire second floor were affected. Lights were available only along the corridors on the second floor, and the third floor was also affected.
That could have been dangerous, especially if someone got hurt in the dark. In another incident, Stomper TCH noticed some tables and chairs belonging to the newly opened restaurant Chili's at JCube at a fire escape staircase.
Well, said the Stomper, a hidden restaurant at JCube was discovered at the fire escape staircase. However, business does not look too good. Perhaps the restaurant owner should have thought about choosing a safer location for setting up a restaurant. Just being sarcastic. Well, the restaurant Chili's was just using the fire escape staircase as their own personal storeroom.
TCH added, this was on level 3. I'm guessing that those were their extra tables and chairs and they had just left them at the staircase. This would block the way of people who need to use the fire escape in case of an emergency.
In a separate incident, Stomper KUROSAKIX was shocked to find that the drink store at Kopitiam outlet in JCube charges customers an additional 30 cents for a cup of ice on top of the price of the drink.
Said the Stomper, no matter where you buy your drinks in Singapore's food courts or coffee shops, the cup of ice usually comes together with your drinks at no extra charge. But at this JCube Kopitiam outlet, they charge you for an extra 30 cents just for the cup of ice. This is daylight robbery.
Well, Stomper RATIONALITYSG agreed. I applaud this Stomper for bringing this up. Everyone knows that you make the most margin from drinks. Now they are going to charge an extra 30 cents for a cup of ice. What next? Will they be charging for straws and takeaway cups and the covers for takeaway cups? Don't laugh because this is exactly what's happening at T2 Food Court.
Stomper AHWANGWANG added, the only way to tell them you don't agree with this is to use your dollar vote. Buy from the Cheers outlets or buy from bubble tea, anywhere, just not from this money-greedy drink stall.
Stomper KARENE also shared a bad experience she had at JCube. She wanted to check out the movie timings at the mall, but thanks to a lack of crowd control and signs for direction, she ended up caught in a huge crowd thronging into the area outside the cinema.
She elaborates, I was at the new mall JCube on a Friday evening and wanted to walk over to check out the movie timings. The path was filled with people, some queuing for movie tickets, some queuing to buy snacks, some checking movie timings, and some just standing by the path to look at the ice skating rink. It was a nightmare and it took us more than 10 minutes to walk out of this barely 10-meter distance. Due to the design, there should really be some direction set out and crowd control.
WAHSOSCAREY offered an explanation. Yep, new places are always like this here. When Next opened, it was like this in the beginning, but it's not like that anymore. Jimmy247 also shared his experience at JCube. I was there on Saturday for lunch, jammed at the entrance to JCube, and wow, so packed, every single restaurant.
Yes, I guess I'll be avoiding JCube until its teething problems are solved. Next up, find out how some phone thieves owned up to their crimes and how the constant human jam in front of Bugis Junction was cleared, all thanks to Stomp. Stay tuned.